4th July. No, August. 4th August 2024. The months are running so fast that it's still a month back, huh? So, all the DJCCs and all the past juniors that we function from, would you be willing to destroy and get them? Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, pod, online shows, boys, bawads, and beyond. So we are live on Insta and we are live on Facebook. How does it get any better than this? So today's topic is choice. Choice with bodies. So, do you think you have choice with bodies? Or what was I saying? Acha, theek hai. Oh, today's a fun aging call. What did I miss saying? Today is the Sunday fun aging call. And the topic is choice with bodies. So I have a question for you. Do you think you have choice with your body? And what opinion do you have? What point of views do you have? That, oh my God, if I didn't have a body, everything would be so much easier. Or are you in constant conflict with your body? Like body is saying something. Body's way of the language with body is not words. Body doesn't tell you with words, it tells you with energy. It first tell you, contract you, give you heaviness, then it might, your throat might start, like Geeta just mentioned, your throat might just start talking loudly to you. Hey, listen to me. And you are in conflict with your body. What your body desires, you don't want to listen. Or you have never learned to, not making you wrong for it. If you were in communion with your body, in sync with your body, there would be so much more available. Nahin? So how many of you ignore your body? Truth. We will do anything. We are so brilliant. We are so, we will change anything. We will choose greater in every now moment. But when it comes to body, we are like, hat pare. How many of you think your body doesn't know anything?
Kamal, physical level pe care, like you're eating the thing which you feel is fresh or right or whatever, or
Now, fresh and right is a judgment. Body might want to have not fresh. Body might want to have golgappa pani.
हाँ मतलब जो भी आपका उस समय मन कर रहा है, you always have a most of the time best choice. ठीक खाते हो, पूछते हो, करते हो, पर ये जो इसके साथ वाले, अब जैसे लाइक माय थ्रोट, सब कुछ करो, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया, पर ये जो दूसरी चीजें हैं, ये जब बॉडी को इफेक्ट करती हैं, एंड बॉडी बाय गेटिंग एग्जैक्टली व्हाट प्रेशराइज और दैट ट्रिगर्स यू कि अब तो ये कर ले, ये नहीं समझ में आता, क्योंकि अगर मैं देखती हूँ तो मैंने गले के हिसाब से कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं खाया.
How do you spell disease? Hi Harish, lovely to have you here.
Yeah.
How do you spell disease?
Yeah, same.
This ease, when there is not ease, body is talking to you.
Yeah.
So what else is possible? What would it take to be in sync with my body? What would it take for me to have clarity as to what my body requires? Because this is one thing that is going to be with you. will never, never, ever let you down, leave you. Till, of course, it leaves you once for all. Till death do you part. Your friends, your family, your husband, your children, your anybody will not be with you always, but this one is always with you. Isn't it?
Yes.
Shouldn't it be, I mean, it is, shouldn't, yeah, it is your best friend, your guide, your facilitator, and you have it at hand. You don't even have to pay anything to anybody. You just have to be in sync with it. Throughout the day, you, wherever you are, it is with you.
वो एक गाना नहीं है कमल कि होर दस किन्नियां तारीफां चाहिदियां तेनू, है ना? तो मैं देख रही थी कि पिछले, अरे यार, एक तो कोई भी बात करो आप उसको काट देते हो, सुन तो लो। मतलब मैं ये देख रही थी कि इफ यू, मतलब लविंग योर बॉडी में मैं बात, मतलब पिछले कुछ दिनों से मैं देख रही हूँ, मैं आई एम जैसे अपनी अपनी आर्म को पकड़ा, प्यार किया, अपने आप को हग किया, जस्ट नॉट कि मैंने कुछ किया तो आई एम गिविंग अ पैट, जस्ट बैठे बैठे आपको अपने आप पे प्यार आता है। सो आई वाज डूइंग दैट।
That's awesome. That's so beautiful. That's being in sync with it, always talking to it. So most people do not even
दैट
know
इज वन,
they have a body.
या जैसे बैठे हो तो अपने पैरों को सहलाना करना, टॉकिंग टू कि थैंक यू सो मच, कितना चले हैं हम, कितना इकट्ठे रहे हैं, कितनी इतनी जगह पे गए हैं।
Gita, then you shouldn't have any problem. Then it will be talking to you. It's only sometimes, we are always learning. We are always learning new things.
Yeah.
Like you said, you know all other things, but this is how to decipher what it really desires. Sometimes you don't know. Giving, doing, is this reality's joy? I give my body hug. I do this for my body. It's a doing thing. We do word. Where are we being with our body?
Hmm.
Most of us never even, like I don't allow anybody to talk. Most of us don't even allow our body to talk. We order, we control, we give it love when we want to, when we are free.
Hmm.
What should it eat? Where should it go? Who should it
कैसे
meet?
कैसे ठीक करें इसको?
No, just be aware with it. Just keep asking questions. Just keep asking questions for everything. Whenever there is lightness, ask, wow, what else is possible? How does it get any better than this? Simple questions. When there is contraction, what is this? What can we do about this? Can we change it? Are you talking to me that I'm not listening? I did a class, talk to your body, talking to your body, listening, something like that. I don't remember. It might be on YouTube. Listen to it. Talking to your body. Listen to these calls. They are free on YouTube. There are so many free calls. Listen to them.
Apart from this Sunday call?
Yeah, there are many calls. I do thrice on Insta Live also from 10:30 to 11 a week.
इंस्टा
And
वाली तो मैं
other people,
सुनती हूँ,
sorry,
इंस्टा वाली तो मैंने बीच बीच में काफी सुनी है, अच्छी होती है।
body के बारे में, whatever you are interested in, take that topic.
हम्म।
Yeah. We never knew how to communicate on phone. We never knew. So we keep learning. You see, the new things keep coming in and we keep doing, we keep learning. So what is it that we need to know with our bodies that we are not willing to? What if you made a commitment to yourself to be in sync and communion with your body? So you will be aware in every now moment and ask a question. You don't want to fight your body. Because when we take a medicine, we are shutting our body. We're telling we know better. ये दवाई खाओ और ठीक हो जाओ. उस वक्त पहली बार शायद 10 दिन के लिए ठीक हो जाएगी, दूसरी बार फिर शायद 4 दिन के लिए, तीसरी बार फिर एक बैच. कितनी दवाई लेनी पड़ेगी? So what is it about bodies? Hi, Pam. Who is this Pam? Have we met?
मेरा नाम तो नहीं आ रहा.
परम है?
वो मेरा ही आ रहा है. ठीक करती
वाह भाई वाह, I didn't know Param writes as Pam.
नहीं, वो मेरी एक फ्रेंड है, उसने आई नो शी कॉलिंग पैम, तो मैंने उसको यूएस से कॉल किया था. अच्छा,
अच्छा.
अभी करती हूँ चेंज.
No,
अभी
no,
करती
why? It is okay. I just wanted to know.
या.
So guys, any questions about who's the one who said, I think Angela, where is she? Embrace the wisdom of your body. Body is all, I mean, a cautious being. It is a sensory organ. It gives you information. This is a world where we have never learned to be in sync with our body. So we are always searching for something outside of us, something external to fix. Medicine or somebody else should tell me something. What if it was so easy to just talk to your body? Rather than being engrossed in an intense and sometimes painful quest of solutions. Your body is very wise. It has all the answers that you're looking for. Just there, I think all religions say go within. What does that actually mean? Listen to your body's whispers. Trust your body. Start to trust your body. They're constantly communicating with us if we are willing to listen. And they like to be happy and they like to be well. They like to have they enjoy being healthy. They like to thrive. But they also are you're the boss. They will listen to you always. And if you just learn to listen, this is a language, guys, nobody told us. And don't ever make yourself wrong for it. It's like every day in so many areas you have learned to communicate with your body. What if in every area we could? It will then lead us to whatever we are looking for. So anybody has any questions about choice with bodies? What choice do you have? What choice you don't have? Do you respect your body? When it like Gita has sore throat. What would be respect in this case? Discover what it is asking for. It is an incredible gift. If you haven't recognized till today, please start to acknowledge that. So when I first time did the 3-day body class, I think 3 months after I came into Access, I was lucky. Susan Laserheart was coming to Bombay to do 3-day body class, and I flew from here to do that class. It was like opening up an engaging dialogue with my body, which I was very aware. My mother was very aware, and I was very aware, but I don't think I had words for it. That I had communion with my body to some extent, maybe 10% at that time. But then it started increasing. And you start to, when that start to increase, you start to enjoy your body rather than fighting all the time. ये क्यों हो गया, ये कैसे हो गया, ऐसे क्यों हो जाता है, मैंने क्या किया था, बॉडी मेरी खराब हो गई है, मेरा पेट खराब हो गया, मेरा पेट बहुत खराब होता था. We abuse our bodies so much because I used to eat rubbish. And I wanted my body to do everything to keep me fit, whatever I may do. It does, till it can't. I was never grateful. I can't say I was never, but most of the times. How many of you have a communion with your body? How many of you know exactly when you're going to eat what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat? We all know that, guys. Please acknowledge that. Hi, Kavi. Welcome. If you are a body worker, like most of us are, there are people who are in medicine or therapists. We are all body workers. I am a facilitator. Even if you're not professionally, you are as a being a healer. Sitting with you, people heal. Have you noticed? Few words you speak and people love that. Will you please acknowledge that you're all healers? And who would you heal first? If not you, who? Always be an allowance of your body. Trust it. Those 5 elements, we must talk about those 5 elements again. I think we did once, but five elements of intimacy. Intimacy is not copulation and sex, guys, only. Intimacy is honoring, trusting, being in allowance, being vulnerable, and having gratitude. It starts with all these for yourself first. So you people have no questions, so we're done. Bye-bye.
Oh, it's a happy friendship day. Happy
Oh, happy
friendship
friendship
day.
day. मेरे को तो हर चीज सेलिब्रेट करने का था. My first was, hi Ranjana, lovely to have you here. चलो सेलिब्रेट करें. So are you in allowance of your body? Do you trust it, honor it? Are you open and are you telling yourself lies? We are telling ourselves lies 24/7, guys. Please acknowledge that. Even the ones who say we don't tell lies are all the time telling lies that I'm not good enough, that I don't know. We are lying to ourselves. We are not being the power that we are. As long as you're unwilling to acknowledge the lies, you will not be able to change it. You will not even see it. You will not see even when people lie to you. If you say, I'm unwilling to lie, and it's not wrong. I'm not pointing out because it's wrong. I just want everybody to know that we do. Because your unwillingness to lie means, oh, I never lie, means you have to prove you're not lying all the time. You have to be at a tenterhook. Rather than knowing I lie sometimes, often, occasionally, sometimes, conveniently, whenever required, appropriate, whenever I get away with it. What if that time is that's the best choice? And who do you lie most to? Yourself. You lie to yourself all the time. Like we say, if you're not willing to manipulate, people will manipulate you. If you're not willing to lie, people will lie to you. If you're not willing to be upfront, vulnerable, people will not be vulnerable with you. They will also have an image. We're all walkie-talkie images of what we think is right. It's not. Allowance is not, but I don't care. Oh, I'm in allowance. I don't care. Allowance is about looking at things and having no point of view. Interesting point of view. They have that point of view. Or I have that point of view. Everything is an interesting point of view. So guys, any question? I received it. Thank you, Ranjana. Come on, guys, you have no question?
So there is Kanwal, we say that bodies require money. Two thoughts coming. One, bodies require money. So ask body to to create money. One that, and the other is there is a tussle in the head whether one should do this or that, pick up this choice or that choice. So you ask the body, and sometimes there is body one day says something else, the other day says something else. So what do you do with that? But you have to make a choice. Yeah.
Everywhere you've decided that that is the rule and this is the rule for all my life, please give it up. Every moment there's a different thing. Your thoughts, your choices, you want to eat something, you cook something to eat, and you don't want to eat that. You wanted to, when you started to cook that, when you ordered to cook that food, that when you come to the table, you don't like that. You want something else. So what's wrong in that? Isn't that your body a gift at that time? You get to choose. You get to change. We are all the time judging. अभी तो ये दिल करता, अभी बाद में अभी ये क्यों कर रहा है? कर रहे हैं यार. How are you going to honor your body? And your life will not change, your body will not change, things will not change if you're all the time judging it. Oh, body wanted that, or body wants this. Oh, my body is unpredictable. How cool is that? Everything that we want to be fixed and predicted and predictable and everything, would you be willing to? Where's the joy in that? Where is the fun in that? Where's the excitement in that? Adventure in that? Where is the allowance of your body in that? Oh, I give a free hand to my body. Body knows what it wants. It doesn't want this at the moment. And the first thing that you asked was about body wants money. Body doesn't want money. Body requires clothes, requires commuting के लिए car, requires nice sheets to sleep on. You as a being do not require all these things. The food, everything that you choose, the flight, ticket, first class, whatever, good restaurant, good food, good clothes, nice silky clothes, where you love the touch of it. So for that, body requires money. So when you're buying anything of those and choosing anything that the body uses, ask body, doesn't it make sense to ask your body for what it wants to eat at this moment? और मेरी बॉडी तो ऐसी है, कभी अभी ये मांगती है, फिर वो मांगती है. And what would you like to look at or see if you were not judging? Notice the change in the energy. When your body says, I don't want this. Is it, I know, the first thought is judging. Hey, abhi to banaya tha, khaya kyun nahi, pehle kyun bataya hai? You say the same thing to your children, you do the same thing to everybody else. What if you were in allowance of it and say, wow? What if you're in allowance of, what if you're listening to your body and you would know, wow, that's so light. You ask for another chapati and you don't eat that chapati. You just take one bite. Because your body said, I just want one bite. Rather than going into पहले क्यों नहीं बताया, एक बाइट के लिए क्यों लाया, ये वो एक फुल का वेस्ट हो गया, आप कैसे करेंगे? All that. What if there was nothing wasted? Wastage is just a lie, a point of view. Did it answer your questions, Nippy?
Yes, Kanwal, thank you. Kanwal, how about talking one by one all the 5 elements of intimacy with regard to bodies?
Okay. So the first is trust. Do you trust your body? Whenever, like just now, body doesn't want to eat. Do you trust your body and do you allow be in allowance of it, or do you just judge it?
But sometimes I get to be unconscious, sitting in front of TV and eating something.
Yeah,
Just keep
that's
eating.
a choice too.
Hmm.
It's not a right or a wrong choice. It's just a choice. Your choice, when you make it right and wrong, that is harmful. You eating and having fun and your body likes it, no problem. It will manage. It will not abuse itself. It's not abuse. You're saying, your body, you had so much of this was not necessary, this is oily, this is stupid, that the body is listening and agreeing with you and bring in all the dis-ease. Are you getting it?
Yeah, thank you.
It's not about the food, guys. It's your point of view about the food, your judgment about the food that is harmful. If your body is liking, body will tell you, na kha. Bas. And that is the time to honor it. That is the time to trust it. If there was no judgment, your body will never get sick. Body doesn't know how to get sick. Body knows how to manage everything. It doesn't know how to get sick. Your point of view that I have eaten this and it is harmful, it is not good food. They say oily food is bad, sugar is bad. These guys, Gary and Dane, have I don't know how many cokes in a day. I had how many cokes? We all had before this came into being, polluting our mind. This is right, this is wrong. I think till 90s or maybe even later than that, we were having crates coming home, shake crates of different Coke, Thumbs Up, Maaza तो शायद नहीं होता था उस वक्त, Fanta, Limca. And all the time everybody was having it. Only problem was with money. I remember फिर उसके बाद वो ले आए, वो जो अपने आप बनाते नहीं है, सिलेंडर होता था गैस का, वो ऐसे करते श्यां और उसको लिक्विड डाल के और उसको कोक बना लेते थे घर में. याद है? I still had it in 8th sector. When I moved from there, I threw it away. You would get a bottle of concentrate and you would put in water and you would do shoo and the gas, you would make a glass. Children were just making right, left and center. I was having them. When did we buy into this, that it's wrong? It's not right. If your body likes it, it's right. But you have to be in sync with it. Is it making any sense, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just ask, hey body, would you like to have this? And if it's light, go for it. And then it might be just 2 sips. Don't go for 500 thumbs up. If you would know, you take 2 sips, you would know, bas enough ho gaya. But that's if you're in sync with it, not from the judgment of it. ये बहुत हलो, दो से ज़्यादा तो मैं पी नहीं सकती, ये तो फिर harmful होगा. फिर एक भी harmful होगा. My point of view that samosa gives me a stomach ache, when everybody was talking about samosa, I would have a stomach ache. How is that possible? Like they say, दीवारों के भी कान होते. Body also listens to your point of view and creates it. JK. JK Nebular. Welcome.
So that was the first element, trust.
Okay, sorry. Thanks for reminding. Okay, trust. Actually, all come in that. Trust and then honor. Trust whatever your body wants, and honoring means you ask your body, because that's what the body, everything body requires, you don't. So it makes sense when you are asking your body, would you like to dance? Would you like to meet this person? Would you, if I'm going for this work, that work, whatever that work is, the government department or anywhere, when you do that, it makes your body comfortable. Maybe you're going for your car. Maybe you're going to get some connection in, maybe you're going for, I don't have, I've got one phase and there are only 2 ACs work at a time. And I want 3 phases, sometimes 2, 3, more than 3, 4, 3 ACs work. So I want to get that. So that body likes. So you will go to a department for the 3 phase and you will have to go do 10 things. So you ask your body, hey, is now the time? Ask the universe, hey, is now the time to honor it because it concerns it. You honor your children because it concerns them. We now learning it. Nobody ever knew that. Do this, eat this, go here. That's what I grew up with. It's changed. People have started honoring their children. Honoring yourself. I got an eyeliner to put and then I forgot. I like myself in an eyeliner. I feel my eyes open up then. That would be honoring, right? What is your body asking for? You need to stop when you go to this is not right. Even when you say this is so much fun, you have concluded it. Hey, what else is possible? How does it get any better than this? So if you are conscious and aware of honoring your body, you would know. You will know when you go to the conclusion. You will know when you forget to ask your body, would you like something more? Are you done? What is this? Listening to your body, every moment, every information that you're receiving. You are in pain, you neglect it. And you neglect it so much that you get to frustration. That's not honoring your body. What if there is a different reality now that communion with your body would lead you to? And if there is this throat or a little pain, because you did not listen to the whispers of it, did not honor, what is the gift in this pain? When that pain comes, you pop a medicine. That's not honoring your body. Popping a medicine, shutting it up. And the third was vulnerable. Always be honest with your body. मैं तो नहीं ऐसे करती. अंदर की आवाज आ रही है, तू तो कितनी बार करती है. We keep lying to ourselves. Even when there's nobody around, we keep lying to ourselves. So be open. If you are not, then ask, am I being vulnerable here? Am I hiding something here? What else is possible that I haven't even considered? Hey, body, can you remind me? When I go into that lying thing, when I go into proving, when I go into not honoring you, can you nudge me? Hey, universe, what would it take for me to expand and exponentialize my awareness so I am aware 24/7 of what's going on with my body? And whenever you buy into these magazines and movies and friends and parties and kitties, ये नहीं ठीक है, मैं तो नहीं खाती, ऐसे नहीं, मैं तो जिम जाती हूँ, मैं तो yoga करती हूँ, you don't buy into it. Your body will give you the information. This somebody 10 people will say 10 things, but there will be this 1 or 2 things that will lighten up your body. Don't buy into everything. Ask your body at that time. They'll be honoring. Hey, what movement would you like to do today? कल तो योगा किया था, आज कहती है नहीं करना. आज दिल नहीं कर रहा सैर करने को. Okay, what else is possible? Okay, I don't want to go for a walk. I don't want to go for yoga. What movement? Maybe put on the music and dance. Maybe it knows that the whole day will be too busy for you, and you will already have that exercise. Honor it. Hey, what do you know? What is different today that you're not wanting to go for a walk or wanting to go for a swim or yoga? An allowance. Be an allowance. Don't project. Project can be very powerful. Projections, all the projections you have about your body. Your judgment creates your body. What your body is today is the judgments you have of it. You don't know what's best for your body. Body knows. How about asking your body, hey body, what would you like to do? What is fun for you? Get up in the morning and ask, what can we do, body, that will be fun? How about, like Gita said, have hands on your body wherever it desires. Become present with it. Say hello. Hi. Like I do MTVSS every night. And I'm very grateful to all the organs that are functioning in my body. And ask them, hey, remind me when I am being a block and a hindrance and a limitation for you. And gratitude. Gratitude is the topmost actually. If you're grateful for your body, for everything that it can do and be, you're grateful for something, you're grateful for children, they will go out of the way to do things for you. You're grateful for your maids, they will do things for you. So we always say when you're grateful, universe gives you more things to be grateful for. If there is any kind of pain, stress, just stop. Just stop for a moment, breathe in. The cells want your attention. They get your intention and choose to change. Your body knows more than you. How about the body and the being get to play? Do not override your body, ever. If you haven't been doing that, starting today, ask your be in communion. Try. It might take 10 days, might take all your life. It will take all your life, even if you know it, when new things keep coming up. Stop ignoring it. Stop fighting it. Stop finding faults with it. Stop judging it. All the million points of views that you have about your body, about anybody else's body, that will show in your body. When you're judging somebody else, you are judging you. Any pain, any contraction, any heaviness, what if that was a gift that you're not willing to see? Hey, what choice created this? My throat, what choice created this? Can we choose to be different now? What else is possible that we haven't even considered? Body, I am in sync with you. Acknowledge it for the miracle it is. And see the difference that will create. Your body will start to, I see it with me. At the moment I'm a dipped down, my body is like, and the moment I am like myself and doing whatever I want and I'm happy and my body is like to be happy. And your face shows it. It reflects what goes in. What is here shows up here. And see the difference that it creates. Does your body like to walk on the grass? Barefoot? Does it like to lie down and look at the sky? Have you ever even bothered to ask your body what it would like to do? So everywhere you have not been in communion with your body and with the 5 elements of intimacy with your body, would you be willing to let that go today? Just like that. Everywhere you have pain in your body, ask, what can we do? What can we do with this body? What awareness can I have? What are you trying to communicate? Not only it knows more than you, but it also knows how to work with you. It desires to be in sync with you. It desires to dance in rhythm with you. What if now is the time? This moment is the time to walk with your body. Hand in hand. Sync, in communion. All your points of view will not go in a moment. Even though you have all those points of views, the moment you start committing to it, if you choose something, it will remind you. Because you have committed. Because you desire a change. Because you have taken a first step. Things will come, don't make yourself wrong. You might just forget also. It's very sneaky. Never conclude. Always ask a question. Find a body class, guys. Chandigarh is so lucky. RD is doing a body class on the 9th here. People are coming from all over to do it. I hope this was
Can I
a
say?
Yes, please go for it.
थैंक यू सो मच। इतना कुछ मिला आज के क्लास से। कितने सालों से सुना था कि अपने आप को मीन्स बॉडी को डिसिप्लिन में रखो, इतने बजे उठो, इतने बजे खाओ, ज्यादा अच्छा लगता है तो बिल्कुल ही नहीं खाना।
I know, अच्छी चीजें तो बिल्कुल
हाँ, एंड अगर मेरी बॉडी मेरी सबसे अच्छी फ्रेंड है तो मैं अभी जैसा इतने सालों से बिहेव किया या करती हूँ, क्या मैं ऐसा बिहेव करती मेरी बेस्ट फ्रेंड के साथ? ये मुझे सवाल आया कि कितने अब्यूज कितना डिसिप्लिन डिसिप्लिन क्या ये सब. थैंक यू रियली कमल. आई लव यू कमल जी. थैंक यू.
You're welcome, darling. You're so welcome. So we did choice and then we did choice with body. What would you want to do next?
कमल ये 5 तो नहीं पूरे हुए अभी. It is trust, honor.
Trust, honor, vulnerability, allowance, and gratitude. Okay. You have any questions? I don't mind.
Yes, Kamal. So now about the judgment part. It is so ingrained inside that it looks like, for example, yesterday I watched a film called Irish Wish. So, wherein if you are wishing something, that happens. If you wish something else, it happens, And it's as if, when you've chosen something else, the first thing that you chose and created didn't truly exist, because it's like, totally as if it's your creation, as if, it is your creation, but to have a sense of that, what the way I'm sharing. So judgment, when you see something, a wrinkle here, a wrinkle there, or anything, तो लगता है कि ये तो सच्ची है ना, ओहो ये क्या हुआ है, ओहो ये ऐसे कैसे है, and similarly when you see somebody else, you don't like any say way of dressing, it just comes so naturally because you've been entrained to judge.
So I've got one question for you.
Tell me.
You just told me all the statements. Where's the question? What question do you want to ask?
So the question is that how practically to come out of judgments, which is such a huge limitation.
So I have another question. Since you have been doing all these modalities and now access, has nothing changed? Has your judgment not changed even to 1%?
It has, and you would say acknowledge that, and I do acknowledge that, but I want more.
So ask for more rather than "ये तो अभी हो ही नहीं रहा, तथास्तु, अभी भी क्यों हो रहा है, तथास्तु." Hey,
Good.
Hey, that's interesting. I'm going again into judgment. Oh, bye-bye. Another one step. Then you're judging somebody and, hey, what is it that I'm now, where and when have I done that? Because judgment is not about the other. Judgment is your point of view. So you're judging yourself for that. So rather than making anything wrong, hey, I'm doing it again. I'm judging myself again. Is that fun for me? Would I like to do that? Is this creating greater? No, I've seen that when I don't judge, I'm much happier and much fun I can have with people and at parties and everywhere. I would not choose that for what reason? I would choose the judgment for what reason? No more, bye-bye. Every time you become aware, you acknowledge, you say bye-bye, you are a step forward. But every 10 times you do not judge, you are good and you're having fun. And 11th time you judge and you bring yourself down to 0 when you make yourself wrong. Hi, Guneet. Hi, Upal. Who's Upal? Lucky. Welcome. Lovely to have you guys here. Nippy, did it make sense?
Absolute, Kamal. Thank you. That by asking question, it brings more clarity.
Yeah, it does, and must have helped so many others. And so many of the ones who will listen to it later. You're asking a question opens up doors not only for you, but for everybody else.
कंवल जी 9 बज चुके हैं और ये 3 टॉपिक लास्ट टाइम बोले थे, चॉइस विथ मनी, चॉइस विथ रिलेशनशिप एंड चॉइस विथ बिजनेस, तो इसमें से कोई एक ले सकते।
So which one do you want? Choice with relationship or
मनी या बिजनेस?
Yes, choice
with
with
money?
relationships.
Whatever you want.
Choice with relationships, I would say.
Cool. So next topic we have choice with relationship. How does it get any better than this, and what else is possible? How much fun it is to learn something new and to learn this new language with your body. Would you like to explore? Would you like to be more intimate with your body? Would you like to be in rhythm with your body? Fun creating a reality that works for you. Having a healthy, happy body. Please start exploring that. Start asking questions. Never, ever, ever, never, never, ever, ever, never, never go to the wrongness of you or your body or anybody else. Thank you for showing up, guys. I'm so very grateful to all of you. Hi, Aman. See you next Sunday and even on Insta Live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays with another topic. But on Sunday, we have this topic, choice with relationship. Thank you. So grateful for you all for showing up.
थैंक यू।
Thank you.